Hi guys, I'm Graham and this is Get Clocked. First ever video, so I imagine there'll probably be a few problems along the way, but anyway, we'll see how we go. This clock arrived to me about a week ago, and it's just one of these things where eBay sellers can't package items to save themselves. It arrived in hundreds of bits. I spent about 2 hours with it trying to piece it back together, and this is where we are now. Now, reason for this video, other than an introduction, I wanted to let you see how I got on with shoe polish instead of case blacking, because case blacking just seems to make a very plasticky finish, and I wasn't keen on it. And I've seen a few other YouTube videos which used shoe polish, so that's what we're going to do today. It's not going to be a long video, probably only about 10 minutes, but anyway, this face here, I haven't done this face yet, so this is the face we're going to do just now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to wet it slightly first of all, and start off just with a brief pass with an 800 grit pad on a small polishing gun. So now it's a little bit jumpy because there's no padding, unfortunately. It'd be better with a foam one, but I don't have a foam one, so that's that. So anyway, give it a pass with that to start with. I might need a little bit more, really better with a lower bench for this actually as well. It's a little bit too high, which makes it a bit trickier to kind of do anything with. However, let's just a little bit of water on it. And then just another quick pass, a little bit slower. Okay, I do have a slightly lower bench over there, but it's kind of wobbly. I didn't want the camera wobbling around, so anyway. So that's it. So that's the first kind of pass, and I don't know how well you can see that. It's fairly matte in finish, which you would expect. So at this point we're going to move up to the 1500 grit pad, just a bit finer. Again, probably just stick a little bit of water on it just to kind of ease things along. Now obviously you're not going to be able to do this if you've got lots of little nooks and crannies and stuff like that. Clock, you can probably see in the background that that's got kind of a lot of different little detailed pieces. So I've been busy using milliput and that to try and fill in the chips, the cracks and stuff, and it's going all right. But you couldn't probably do this in the same way. But you could for the flat surfaces, obviously. So anyway, right. Some of you are probably thinking, oh, there's a chip in that side, and yes, I know there's a chip in that side. It's never going to be a showpiece, so I'm not really too fussed about that. Obviously you're better to go over this for longer, but this is just a kind of short video just to let you see what the story is. So that's the finished with a 1500 grit. So we're on now to 2000 grit. This is actually a little bit better because it's padded, so it doesn't jump around so much, which makes life a little bit easier. So again, just wet it and then get that pad running. battery's dead. Brilliant. Right, just as well, because that's about as much as it's going to need for now. So you still got a bit of a matte finish on there just now, so onward with the polish. Good old shoe polish. May as well use it on this because I never use it on shoes. And just kind of get it on a brush, rub it in pretty well. You're probably going to need to do this a couple of times because it doesn't always shine up too well the first time I've found it. So anyway, you don't need to go over it for too long, really enough. And then get another, just a sort of lighter brush, and just give it a kind of clean off. And you can have a look and see how that looks. It's taking shape though. Not sure how well you can see it from there, but and then previously I just kind of went over it again. So again, it's just a case of give it a rub in. As I say, this is done pretty quickly for the sake of this video, but you might want to spend a little bit more time yourselves. However, hopefully it'll give you an idea. So that's it, and then again, just give it a kind of a buff off, and that'll take the worst of it off. If you've got a microfiber, you can, you know, give it a rub with that as well, and then finish it off. I've got a polishing mop on this, obviously, and you can just be careful with it, but give it a going over with that. So and that's about it. So you can get an idea from that, and it looks pretty reasonable. I'm just going to see if I can see what you're seeing, but hopefully you can see the shine on that, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And you just obviously repeat all the way around. It's a shame that this ended up in so many pieces because it's quite a nice clock. But anyway, I've done my best with it. My clock enjoyment came from lockdown, weirdly, where I sort of restored a 300-year-old long case, and I just loved doing it, and it went from there. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this brief video. Hopefully this will be the first of many when I get around to them. Got lots of clock projects on the go. I do the movements as well, so restore those as well, so I'll be doing bits and pieces with that too. We've got a basket full of a lot of French stuff just now. Seems to be my kind of main interest, so hopefully I'll be able to help some people along the way, and please feel free to subscribe and comment away if you like it or if you hate it. All right, cheers guys.